sometimes in life, it's more about how we want to live our life. And there are always ups and downs in our lives. I recall one of the hardest moments in my life when everything seems to crumble down. That was when I decided to take the leap of faith to enter into the street sales industry, which is like like walking down in the whole Singapore. I would just stand there and try to sell street sales. So and and we go one to one selling packages to others. I'm selling for kind of like a special needs package to people to go for it. And I think one thing is during that time, right? I was really at a loss and don't really know what to do also. And I mean, based on that, during that time, don't really earn much. I was there for around 2 months and um, learned quite a few things there. But the key issue is that also at the same time doesn't really know how to close. And I'm not also very used to how the company taught us, or like in terms of be very rah and strong. And I mean, all these are good. It teach me how to be proactive, to talk to people, to continue with the conversation, finding new ways, that kind of thing. But it's also at the same time, during that time, the income is really not coming in, and only, I think, 1 week only earn less than $50, or sometimes could be just $100, and just to survive, barely surviving. Yeah. So during this timing, I also do feel like a bit like why I'm in this situation, and just a very bad situation. Can't even take care of myself, and I'm down to my last $2,000 in my pocket. And I think that is one thing that I really feel it's tiring, and it's very bad. And eventually I went into insurance later on, and the way that I do things, maybe I didn't really have the strength. Seeing that eventually I went to insurance after all, and I thought that like it's gonna be a new life for me, able to earn. Yeah, but I think due to lack of also, in terms of my thoughts, in terms of my my self-esteem, who thinking that maybe I don't have the capability to because insurance during that time, right, they do have a package, which is like like maybe pay you a certain few $1,000s per month as long as you hit a certain KPI sales target for the month. For it's like a 1 year package. Yeah, but I choose not to take it. Yeah, so because of that, right, again, don't really have the daily needs, and I stuck in terms of more towards self, like, yeah, I'm just stuck into this like this survival mode. Yeah, so my brain also couldn't think well, and that was the darkest moment of my life. It happens maybe around 10 years ago. Yeah, around 10 years ago. So it happens around 10 years ago, and I just feel very lost, in a way. Yeah, I mean, that was my darkest moment of my life, and thankfully, I mean, through God, God really brings me out from that very pit. I learned a lot of lessons from there, learning how to be to listen more, and less maybe stubborn in what I want to do. And also at the same time, I learned to really acknowledge my circumstances, not trying to take my past accolades from my academics, to really justify that I should be at this certain stage. Yeah, I mean, I feel that I just look at my circumstances of like, okay, God is really trying to tell me and is molding me to a certain character. So I have to go through it, yeah, and have to look through what God's plan for me. So gradually I went into other things, and I went my this is my worst days lah. Yeah, I mean there are joys in during the time, and that's why I would like to say to really encourage everyone here. So I just want to encourage everyone who really feel that they has really like lose a huge, like target in terms of racing against life, that kind of thing, or against their peers. And I mean, to me, is that I feel that just really focus on your own target, focus on your own, for me, it will be just more onto God, which is focus onto God, what God has planned for me. And at the same time, I also want to share that never ever give up and continue to trust God, because I feel that you really need to seek out for friends who really have who are a community where you can find like-minded people, or people who are caring towards you, and you can actually build a generationship to share each other's to bear each other's burdens lah. And that's where actually when there is someone who is caring for you, and even there's a mentor who is caring for you, you are able to be led to get out of this Murray pit in a way. Yeah, so I think that is one thing that I would like to encourage, because after insurance, I really thank God for knowing my uncle and my uncle-in-law. So I still very appreciate him, because he's the one who gives me the opportunity to start into the renovation line and to start something up from there. And to me, I just view him as a mentor who really teaches me and give me the opportunity to grow. And because of that, I don't really have a lot of salary lah, because I just started off from there, from renovation with my uncle-in-law. But the thing is that I just very cherish the opportunity from there, and subsequently I started out my own renovation business, and doing interior design, learning own SketchUps to really grow. And I think gradually became a small boss lah, and I earned my first pot of gold when I take on bigger projects. So that's my transitions out of my Murray pit. And I think that's one thing to see it is. And so today I'll just leave you guys to hear that don't give up, continue to seek and trust, and find a way out. So I just find that, right, just continue to seek and continue to trust. Just don't give up, and find the right people to bring you over out of here. Yeah, and if you really need help, you can actually approach me, PM me. This channel is actually built to, most importantly, it's to bring people out of depression. I mean, that's one thing that I'm looking for, and also to encourage all of us that you're not alone in this journey. I'll do my best to actually help, and also at the same time see what kind of resource I can actually provide to you, to really help you out to get out of this Murray pit. Yeah, so just don't give up. Yeah, and also just don't ever get your mind blocked to think about suicide and all these things. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to say just jump down, easy, but I mean, I encourage you not to really think about suicide, because suicide is not really right. Because when you see when the moment where the person jump down, it's going to become, many people actually, I feel that you see the past testimonies, they do regret about jumping down. They lost a leg or something like that, because it's going to be like popia, yeah. So, and everything is all gone. Life is actually beautiful if I find that we just take a step back, and we seek the right counsel. And I believe this is the right thing that you can go for. And I believe that there will be genuine people who really care for you. Just go and approach them. Yeah. And have an open mind. And life is very good if we look at from a lens of non-comparison, and just go with your own pace. I believe that your future is going to be bright. Just keep hanging on. And I believe, and yeah, if anything, you just let me know lah. Yeah, I'll try my best to help. So signing out. So this is my very first video. I'm just trying to do it and refine it better next time lah. Yeah. So thank you, and see you again.